Like, what's stacking? You know this baby 3.
You already know it's Tula Gang, Yuck in the building.
See, yo, it's your boy Big Hella, locking in.
Hey, let's talk about your mama house. Nigga, I been spit that. Don't go making diss songs. Come and get your lit back. Leave him with a shit bag or leave that nigga 6 flat. He talk about.
All right, so we got baby 3, Yuck, Ben. What's going on?
Man, what the fuck going on, man?
Boy, it's stacking.
So I always gotta start off. So how did y'all get y'all name? Let's start off with baby 3. How you get your name?
It's really from a long line. Like, my name got different meanings. Like, I couldn't even explain all that shit on camera. But the baby, I don't know. I just put that in there when I start rapping. But
He the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
So
of the group.
all right, he the baby of the group.
Yeah.
So Yuck, how you get your name, Yuck?
Being me. Doing
Being
crazy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Cutting up. Just cutting up. Street nigga.
Ben?
Shit, I got my name from street shit. Shit. My name Ben, they just call me Hella. Shit, Hella Ben.
And that's a hell of a nigga, yeah, most. Hell of Ben.
So all of y'all from Anderson or
Yeah.
all of y'all from Anderson? All right. So all of y'all were born and raised in Anderson, right?
Yeah.
I was born in Houston, though.
You were born in Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what, your family like ended up moving to Anderson?
Yeah, I moved to Anderson when I was like 3.
3, okay. So what was like growing up in Anderson for y'all? Like, y'all see a lot of stuff in the streets, a lot of violence, or was it rough? Was it, you know what I'm saying?
Man, hell yeah, it was rough. If you really out there anyway. Hell yeah, it's something serious. Shit, you gotta hold it down.
Shit wicked out there, man.
What you
Anderson
mean?
really like that. People don't really know that, right? Like, they always be talking about Chicago, Charlotte, yeah, come to Anderson.
I know, I know, like when I first came to Anderson, it was like coming from Greenville, it was definitely, like 2 different spectrums, like, so, just riding from Greenville, and then when I started really coming to Anderson, like, I always went to like the jockey lot and stuff like that, but I ain't never like came into Anderson.
You got some fuck niggas, you got some real niggas, you got street niggas, you got some hood niggas.
Every city.
You feel me? In every fucking city, real shit. You feel me? So at the same time, okay, y'all might be getting it in over here, but we getting it in over here too. You can't say that. Oh man, goddamn, we heard about y'all, but y'all ain't really doing this. Okay, but you ain't out here with us doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whoever you put yourself with. You feel what I'm saying? If you a street nigga, if you a real life street hood nigga, you feel what I'm saying? You gonna be in the hood, you gonna sell crack, you gonna sell drugs, you gonna go to jail, you gonna be a street hood nigga. That's who you are. There ain't no changing you. That's your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is, we just as hood as anybody else who been on this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? All the stories and shit that you probably want to hear and shit, bro, it's just the same. Motherfuckers done got shot in the face. Innocent motherfuckers done got shot. Kids done got shot. Same shit happening everywhere. Real G shit.
Oh yeah.
On boss.
So like, as far as raising up, like, would you say like y'all always been exposed to that? Like, even as like as jits, just like coming up, like y'all always seen drugs.
I got a picture. I was toting the gun at 12. Like, when you think about that shit, kids really not doing that shit. Like, I was doing some badass shit. I was exposed to all that poverty, all that shit. But
Real shit.
You grow up seeing that shit, you gonna automatically want to do that shit. That's who you want to be.
I mean, and I hear a lot of times, things can turn bad, quickly in Anderson. Like, would y'all stand by that? Basically, like, y'all feel like things can just like just like that, it can go from go to left.
Shit, my grandma house with the trap. Shit, so they still crack at my grandma house on the River Street. On God, the dead end. My uncle used to slang crack out that bitch. I ain't even know it. Like, until the police busted that motherfucker. Like, real life, we seen all this shit. So I already knew what it was by the time I got older, what I wanted and shit like that.
So, to me, like, coming down to the city a lot of times, I see a lot of people be cool one week, enemies, ops the next week. Why y'all think that is?
You say what not saying, kid?
Like, all the time I run into like, with artists especially, they're gonna be cool one week, then next week they ops. Why is that? Because like, it's just, I don't know, like, I've been running into that a lot lately too. Summertime come out, I don't know if it's the heat, but everybody just like, everybody that was cool last week, last week was just spring, now summer is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
A lot to do with that, a lot to do with that is hate.
Niggas be hating.
Motherfuckers hate. You might be getting more
views, attention, no matter what
more attention
as long
towards
as
what you got going on than what they got going on. So now they hate. Now they two-faced it. Now they want to be cool with you, but then they don't like what you're doing and how you progress. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So at the same time, it becomes envy and hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, that shit right there, that nigga right there who caught that feeling wasn't never real anyway. He didn't never fuck with you anyway if you caught that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you ain't have my good intentions at heart. He wasn't here for me from the get-go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
motherfuckers too friendly anyway. Cause
I just remember.
I ain't even finna go. If I ain't been cool with you since day one, I ain't even finna go fuck with you to be cool with you to fall out with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm only fucking with my niggas, so ain't no us getting cool and falling out. Cause if we fall out, shit. If my niggas fall out, we ain't got no choice but to get back cool. Shit, we all we got. Shit.
Oh God.
Ain't no
right
right
that shit out if anything.
yeah, we just shooting the fades. Ain't nothing was wrong with shooting the fade with your homie. Yeah, home gang.
Have y'all done that a lot? Y'all shot fade?
Yeah.
We put the
Oh
guns
my
on.
God.
Yeah, we fight each other.
all the
We
time.
fight each other. All my niggas done fought each other. Like, bro, listen. Man, on some real G shit, bro. You gotta be able to stand on your own 10. You feel what I'm saying? If you got a disagreement or an understanding, a misunderstanding with your brother, what's wrong with going in the backyard and shooting them fades? It's better than pulling guns out on each other. Y'all once upon a time was fucking with each other. Y'all loved each other. You had his back. So what's wrong with going in the backyard and catching these real quick? And going right, me personally, I come right back in the house, bro. Roll up. Shit, fuck you, nigga. I roll up, boom. You know, just on some brothers, and we still brothers. We ain't pull out no straps. You feel what I'm saying? Anything before.
But that's real though, cause people not even doing that now. Like,
yeah, bro, ain't nothing wrong with
that go back where I say, you know, people be cool with one week, next week they trying to slide on each other for real. Like,
Man, what we do?
Cause y'all real brothers.
Do this shit for real.
Put the gloves on. I'm telling you, you got AB. You better put the gloves on. I'm telling you, we finna box that shit out.
Hey, yo.
that okay. So you know, do y'all feel like it's a lot of? I remember, you know, still on the same topic. Like, Scully was big on frenemies. And that just always stuck with me. Do y'all still feel like, you know, it's just a lot of like frenemies, you know, enemies that are friends that...
There's a lot of those.
Snakes.
We got a lot of those.
But they ain't frenemies, they snakes.
And I'm glad they're around. I'm glad they're around.
You keep them around?
Yeah, keep them around, you feel me? I love all the positivity. Yeah, bro, that video was hard. I love that. When the whole time, you feel me? But I love that. Keep that energy coming because you faking, I'm not. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you been a whole fan.
Yeah.
I only got friends.
Wait, nah, we don't even associate with people like that. Really.
I might got some enemies, but I ain't got no frenemies. I ain't got no friends.
There's a bunch of those. Them same niggas that walk in the club. The same niggas that walk in the club and dap you up. Come on. Them, what you call them?
Them ain't my friends.
The same
them fans.
Them enemies. The
They
same niggas
fans.
that hate
Men say they fans.
Nah, they fans.
Cause they coming up, you shaking their hand, they shaking
I
hand.
pull up and fuck my brother
You know
on a
what I'm
daily
saying?
basis. I don't pull up and fuck with no
got
friends.
perception.
I don't got no friends.
So you ain't got, so you ain't got friends. You mainly got brothers, basically.
No, that's what it is. That's just what it is. Yeah, we got brothers.
I'm with my
brothers.
brothers every day. It's never been a day
It's brothers.
since I've been in the field where I pulled up and fucked with a friend. Like,
Nah,
that nigga my brother,
that's the
like,
point though. That's the whole thing. You feel
Yeah.
me? That person, he wants to be your friend, but he hating on you too. He hating on you too. He got something good to say about you in your face, but when you turn around, you feel what I'm saying?
I mean, do y'all feel like Anderson as a whole would go up if everybody really? Because looking at the upstate as a whole, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I always say this is like, I feel like at least over half of the artists is coming out of Anderson alone. Like, at least over half. If I take Greenwood, Spartanburg, Anderson, like, you know, good. Even for me, I come down here a lot, just to, you know, fuck with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Y'all feel like y'all could really be on that Atlanta or like Columbia or
Man, what
type of level as far as with the music.
Anderson. You can't compare on the Anderson. You feel me? Like, we just different. That shit different.
But I mean, like platform,
working together.
as far as working together, because
So that's smarter anyway.
See, me personally, like,
like, what do y'all feel like is holding Anderson back as a whole as far as with artists? Because it's just too many talented people for it.
Small.
If we did, could
It's small and boring.
Small and boring.
We ain't got shit to do but to get active. Shit boring. That's the only excitement we get. We ain't barely got.
So us connecting on music, basically, what we saying is us connecting on music with somebody that we really ain't fucking with, just to become a whole, so we can get our city on the map. We probably ain't gonna do that.
Never do that.
Probably ain't gonna happen.
And do you think that circles back to what Ben said? City too small, that y'all just know too much of what's going on for y'all to get to that?
Too much history.
Too much history.
You know what I'm saying? Too much. A nigga go all the way back to when you punched his sister. And y'all still beefing. Now he in the organization, you in the organization. Now y'all got the hoods beefing. He can go all the way to back. It's history. You feel what I'm saying? Or a nigga going back from high school. Motherfucker beat you up from school back in the day. Now y'all in organizations. Now y'all beefing. Now y'all got the organizations in tune or what's going on. So now it's history. You feel what I'm saying? You might got a nigga that did something to your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Back then, and he died. You feel me? He gone. But he did something to him, and the only person that he can get is you because you remember you did something to him when he was alive. So now it's gonna start something between y'all and bring the hoods into it. Now it's a whole history.
That's a whole history. Okay.
It's history. It's always
because nobody never broke that down. Like I always wonder, like why. You know what I'm saying? Because people always, you know, you hear like, you know, this artist needs to link up. This artist need to link up. But it's like it'll never happen because for whatever
personal shit getting away from working with each other, networking with people in your own city.
That's crazy, boy. So, all right. So I'm gonna swing to you, Yuck. So I remember you know, a while back. I think you were like out of prison, or you had like it was like an anniversary of you being out of prison. Take me back to that. Like, what was that like? You know, going through the system and.
Shit, that shit was crazy. I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's one or two things gonna happen to you when you live. How I live or how you supposed to, you know, street niggas. If you in the street selling drugs, putting in work, whatever you do, robbing, however you live. You feel what I'm saying? If you live in that type of lifestyle, one or two things gonna happen to you all the time. Or just once. And that's live and goddamn die or motherfucking go to jail. You feel what I'm saying? It's one or two gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So me putting in work and doing what I did to get back there, I don't regret it because it taught me a lot. I grew up back there. My mind done got stronger. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't green no more. You learn certain shit back there that you can't learn out here. You feel me? Yeah. It's some real shit because them OGs gonna let you know that's who you're around majority of the time. People that done caught 30 and life sentences and double life and shit like that. You around them all the time, every day of your till you get up out of there. If you got a date. You know what I'm saying? And man, it just get your mind right. And so when I came home, I was strong-minded. You feel what I'm saying? I still am who I am, and when I'm not, I never will be. But at the same time, I'm gonna live how I feel is right. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
And you know, a lot of times you see they glorify or people glorify, you know, prison and make it out to be, you know, a cool thing. Would you say that?
Hell no, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. That shit is not fucking cool. That shit ain't what it is. I don't put that shit on nobody. I don't give a fuck. We is beefing in the streets, nigga. You feel me? I'd rather me and you handle this shit out here than me and you both be back there.
Yeah.
On some real G shit. Let's do this shit out here. Let's be free and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit out here.
Yeah.
Nobody should go back there. I don't give a fuck. Unless you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a child molester or some shit like that. But nah. I don't wish that on nobody. Prison, nothing. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit.
You think like a lot of kids now, you know, glorify just because they never actually been through the system? Because I remember talking to somebody a few days ago and they were just like, man, a lot of these kids ain't even been arrested. They ain't even been in jail. Like they don't even really know what it's.
Unfortunately, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. The internet grabbed the younger generation, man. The internet got them fucked up. The whole shit is fucked up. Like now you can be the biggest gangster. You be who you want to be. On social media. Oh God. You come straight from the army on social media. You all you can be on this motherfucker. You feel me? I swear to God, you feel me? So they learning from what people doing on the social media and videos and shit like that instead of actually being around somebody that can teach you on and you learning from. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no OGs or no big brothers to tell motherfuckers, you feel me? They're still out here to be like, bro, what you doing is stupid. That's stupid as hell. Hell, dumb as fuck, bro. We ain't gonna do it like that. We is, you know what I mean?
And sometimes they be disrespecting those OGs. I be seeing that too.
More to the swag, doing more to the lifestyle of struggle.
And then you got more kids that can legally go buy guns at pawn shops and stores. Back then you couldn't do that. We had to steal our shit. We had to get it out the car and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's giving them more leeway to portray somebody that they really not. Cause now you can just legally go in the store and get a gun at 18 or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? Back then we couldn't do that. It was really you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different generations.
Yeah.
Shit different, and they grabbing something that ain't real. and getting locked up and doing a lot of time for some shit that they can avoid.
Well, half of them not even really living like that. They trying to portray an image that they can't stand up to.
So did you see a lot of violence and fights and stuff while you was in prison or?
Yeah, I seen some shit. Yeah, I seen a lot of shit.
Were you there during the riots or?
Yeah, I seen that.
You was there during the riots too?
Seeing all that shit. All that shit. That shit does something serious. Ain't no running. Where you gonna go? Who you gonna go holler at to have your back? What door you finna close to get behind? None of that. Ain't none of that finna happen for you. You gotta stand on your own 10. That's the difference between, like I say again, out here is different. You can run away from something.
Yeah.
Back there you can't. It's different. Out here you can have a gun. Back there you can't. It's different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can't stand up for yourself out here, if this what you really want to do, you gotta learn how to fight for one. You gotta learn how to fight.
But don't nobody want to fight.
Yeah, but when they get back there, they bitches. Come a whole girl back there.
Oh, okay.
A whole female.
So how how did Tula Game movement come about? How that end up starting?
Shit. Basically, man, like I said, when I got out of prison and shit, man, I got into that rap shit real hard. I want to speak about some shit that motherfuckers know that I done for real. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, I'm hearing all this gangster shit about motherfuckers rapping about some gangster shit and shit. So I was like, man, goddamn, I can come up with my own shit. Let me talk about some shit that motherfuckers can relate to. Motherfuckers that know me that can really relate to what I done. You feel what I'm saying? And speak about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real drill down south music. That's what y'all mean. That's what I'm going with. You feel what I'm saying? Cause it's strictly about the streets. Gunplay. You feel what I'm saying? Tula Game. You feel what I'm saying? If you ever had to use a gun in any kind of struggle that you had, dealing any kind of play, it's Tula Game. You feel what I'm saying, bro? It's a way of life, basically. It's just how you live. And I wanted to come out with something real, something authentic. You know what I mean?
So you started rapping after you got out of prison.
Yeah.
So never before, just
I did before, but it was just on some
casual
just bullshit, man.
just-
Man, we was just bullshit. Me and my boy Scully and shit. We was in the room and shit. Had the tape recorder and CD playing and shit. We did that shit, You know what I mean? But actually taking it serious, like hearing them calling home and shit, and hearing them boys telling me, boy, I'm taking off on this rap shit. You feel me? So I was like, well, I'm gonna give them boys something to listen to tune in. Let me give them some real street shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that motherfuckers can go and look up and be like, okay, this nigga really talking about the shit he talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really gave me the drive to come home and actually do it and start it.
So where the logo come from? Cause when I first saw it, I was like, that's a hard ass logo. That's a hard ass logo.
I'm gonna say this, right? It's a way of life, right? It's a way of life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way of life. You know what I mean? It's a struggle. You know what I'm saying?
How does an artist join Tula Game?
Artists just don't join.
Or how they get an invite? What do you look for?
Let me tell you about
What do you look for?
Okay, basically it's like this, man. It's like this. It's basically like all these people that's around me right now is family. You feel what I'm saying? We connected in some kind of way. In some kind of way we help one another in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's like you already got to be plugged in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you ain't already plugged in, then I don't know what to tell you. You part of Tula Gang. Tula Gang is a label, true indeed. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a way of life for us. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's how we grew up, how we carried ourselves, and how we made it out here, still out here today. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, again, any supporters can be Tula Gang. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anybody can
Like,
goddamn put on and rep for Tula Gang. You feel what I'm saying? But like family wise, it's deeper. It goes deeper than it's about family. You feel what I'm saying?
So it's really like you gotta be family to like.
You gotta be plugged in some kind of way.
Some kind of way.
You gotta be plugged in some kind of way.
You can't be like you gotta be worried.
Yeah, like it's family.
Already Tula Gang is open.
It's connections. It's connections. Either you family, either you blood cousins, or either you boss, either you crip, either you you connected in some kind of way for us to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's family. We connected in some kind of way for me to even.
And so where do you see Tula Gang being in the next, or let's say even by the end of this year? What's your goals for Tula Gang?
You wait.
I know 1,000 subscribers, but that's coming in.
Yeah, that's coming. When we got 10 more subscribers, we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers on game.
But what else you see for your artists? Like, you know, what are you trying to take your artists, you know, next?
Man, basically just more networking and expanding.
Cause y'all definitely been doing shows. I've been seeing y'all doing shows.
We're gonna start doing shows more out of town than in our cities more. So look for that shit. We traveling more this year. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna plug in with different DJs, which we already been being plugged in with Spartanburg, you know, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, Columbia. Like it's more traveling this year. Ain't no more just local.
Local,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And that's where a lot of people get stuck at. They get stuck on local, you know, local business. Yeah, versus
we want to level up.
Yeah, reaching out.
Yeah, we want to level up on that.
Way more than Anderson. You stay local, you ain't gonna go nowhere.
So, all right, let me just go to you, 3. So, your debut song or video was your first video, Pistols and Chopsticks?
Yeah.
That was your first video. Was that your first like debut song too?
Yeah. Like I've been rapping before that, like, but I ain't even finna cap. Like, Ben, my big brother, he the reason I started rapping. Though he put me in the studio for real.
So Ben put you in the studio. So when did you first started like going to the studio and like taking it serious?
Ben, when we had recorded Me and 3. It was in November. Remember the song?
Oh, so you?
Yeah, he ain't been rapping that long.
He ain't been rapping that long.
He ain't been rapping that long. Yeah, he ain't been doing this shit that long.
And that's
if y'all know that song,
and that's crazy because he carries himself as someone who's been in the game.
He been doing this shit all along.
You know what I'm saying? Like you pop your shit like you've been in the game for a minute, like for real.
So the younger people, man, the younger crowd love him.
Yeah. So Pistol and Chopsticks, you debuted out with that. They did how many views did you end up doing?
Okay.
How many?
64.
And then that's you and Ben. Then you dropped your follow-up video was the one with
Spook.
You and Spook.
But that's a club banger. They gonna keep running that back. That's why they gotta run that out. Keep running that up.
You hear me?
Yeah.
That's a club banger. I'm telling you. That's a club banger. No matter where you at, play that in the club. I bet you they gonna pop up.
I swear to God. Plug in. Y'all better plug in with us.
So how you and Spook ended up getting the feature? Like y'all booked the same session or did y'all just back and forth?
Really, yeah. I was just in the studio making something like, but I ain't gonna count. Like when I first got in the studio, I wasn't rapping. Like I got a whole bunch of songs, unreleased songs. Like, but most of them I only got one verse in. Cause when I first hopped in the studio, that shit was still new to me. But like, so shit, Spook had walked in there here like, boy, who that is? That shit hard. Let me hop on it. I said, shit, go ahead. Cause I couldn't come up with no second verse.
So just like that, like Spook just walked in, hopped on second verse, and boom, it just went up. And where's that at now? It's like is this like at 30?
It's either at 30 or 40. I got
30 or 40. Okay, so yeah, you definitely going up on it then. So, you got another hit that you thinking about, you know, shooting coming up next, or follow up?
You feel me? Cause listen, I'm gonna tell y'all 2 things y'all need to tap in. Got Murder Baby EP on the way. Me and Ben finna drop Murder Twins. I'm telling you what.
So lock in, man. Tula Game music, man, on YouTube.
So yo, like you making sure all the artists got their music registered and y'all doing everything.
Sure everything is right.
Everything official.
Like, yeah. We trying to get there. Like we started from nothing. Like and we don't want no help. You know what I'm saying? Like we asking you, we figuring out this on our own. You know what I'm saying? So it hits different when we finally get to where we going. It's gonna hit different because we actually got there. We work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually, where we at now, we actually work for all that. We didn't pay for no views. We didn't pay for no subscribers. We didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? We actually got it out the mud and actually did it on our own. Sometimes engineering our own beats. Like, bro, we do everything ourselves. If we don't like something, we'll do it over. Like, bro,
cause y'all definitely got a movement going. I mean, I know Ben, anytime he posts something, hella shares, 3 hella shares. You getting shared like at least I don't think I ever seen anything less than 50 or 60. But I know some will be hitting 100-200. You know, like everybody like, and it takes a lot to get somebody to just share something on their story or on their page. You know what I'm saying?
Our own music. That's our supporters. I ain't even gonna call them fans. Our people that love to hear us or love to just hear what we come up with next. Man, they the ones that's making it happen too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all sharing it, y'all doing what y'all need to do to make sure the next person hear it. You know what I'm saying?
So, go out too.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
So something I'll never be able to experience, but I want to get y'all take. Like, how does it feel when y'all go out and y'all hear people reciting y'all words like word for word, like? Cause I see the clips, like people be.
I ain't gonna count though.
That shit crazy though. Kids and all though, that's what's crazy, man. I got kids and all, like, man.
They wanna be killing me, the kids.
Yeah, the kids know the lyrics, like the ad libs and all, like shit is crazy. Like, it's real life.
Cause that's the next generation. They already listening to you now.
It's real life.
So speaking of ad libs, all right, I'm gonna go to Ben. I think Ben got the most catches ad lib, that gang slide. How you come up with that? How you come up with gang slide? I gotta ask that.
Why I couldn't even tell you? Why I just be turned? I turned. Why I couldn't think about what to say? So that gang slide. That shit just kept repeating in my head.
Cause like as soon as you hear that gang slide, it's like I don't even care what you say next. It's just like you're gonna you know about it bounce.
Oh God.
Yeah. Turn that bitch all the way up, then you hear that shit.
So that just comes like that just came like just naturally just gang slide. So
we gonna have
that's the other one. That's the other one on my mama. Boy. So Ben, how long you been taking this serious?
Shit, I've been rapping probably about seriously for about 3 years. I dropped my first video a year ago though. I just dropped my first video a year, but I was in the studio trying to get shit right about 2 years before that.
2 years before that. So I remember we linked up for your live, and that's when we did your live. I was like, all right. I was like, Ben about to go. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, cause he had the wicks in the head, and then it's crazy cause like everybody went crazy. I remember it was like a whole event that day. I was like,
I know you seen me out there.
Yeah,
we had the
apartment was jumping. And then I remember we threw the red car in last minute because it would match the outfit, but it just it all came together. But I even to this day, I still get people I shoot somebody randomly, it'd be all the way in Lawrence or Greenwood, somewhere crazy, and they'll just be like, man, that dude you did with the wigs, man, he going crazy, boy. That's when I first saw your live performance. And I just think back, it just the city really took it well. Was that how you feel? Was that an amazing feeling?
Wake up call.
Wake up call.
It was like, yo, come on, keep on coming with this shit. See, I be dropping back to back. Every time it's keep on coming with this shit. Keep on coming with it. That shit just made me want to take that shit more serious, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't even caring about the shit like that.
Yeah.
So I seen that shit hit 10K. In no time, I was like, oh yeah, see, come on, let's keep this shit going.
Yeah.
Let's keep this shit going.
That shit got crazy that day too.
Yeah, I think you was over 200.
That shit on live. Motherfuckers on Instagram with millions of followers sharing that shit.
Yeah. You had I remember your I don't remember the exact numbers, but I remember
from 200 to 600.
Yeah, I remember you went
2 days.
Your followers went crazy after that drop.
2 days, shit was dumb.
That drop just really that's when I knew. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, Ben got something for real. I was like, cause it was getting shared like crazy, and then I remember it was a follow-up video, and I remember I walked in and everybody was in there going verbatim for the song.
Yeah.
To even the movements you was doing, everybody was just everybody just do exactly how you moving in the video. Everybody else just moving in the video. I was like, boy, that shit. I was like, boy, that shit crazy. So. Oh yeah, the dance, yeah. I remember somebody specifically make him hit me. He was like, I gotta get on Ben's ass about that dance, boy. He was like, for that split second, he was jigging, boy. He was jigging.
I felt like myself in that video, boy. I was doing that shit, boy. God, but I felt good at that.
We was on that drinking heavy though. Everybody had their own.
Everybody double cup dog
and gun sounds too.
On God.
Oh yeah.
Gun too though.
On my mama, boy. That was. I felt good at that, boy.
So where do you see yourself at, this year? Because I can even tell, as an artist, seeing you go from, you know, I remember last time I saw you had on like designer, the BBC, you know, came out with the grill. I was like, Ben coming out for rapper mode for real.
I'm getting some money. I don't really care about all that extra shit. I'm about some money. I see myself at the end of this year, all that. I want that money.
So do y'all feel like images, you know, plays a big part in the success of your music?
Yeah. If you don't dress up the party, yeah, that shit matters.
Yeah.
That shit matters. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you.
Motherfucker gonna want to see you put that shit on though. They don't want to see you in that designer. You ain't get money if you don't spend it. You ain't get money if you don't spend it. Oh God.
So you got any solo projects you plan on releasing this year, or
I'm finna drop
any collabs?
I'm finna try to drop a goddamn album by the end of the year. Middle of Afghanistan. I already got the goddamn everything laid out for it. I'm finna drop this shit really soon.
Anybody you want to collab with or work with, local or, you know what I'm saying, starting to pop, starting to take off?
Shit, I want to feature with Lil Double O.
I feel like that was gonna come. I feel like that was gonna come. Double O.
I want that feature with Lil Double O.
Yeah, I can see y'all on a song together too. I think that'd go crazy.
Yeah, that bitch go dumb.
That bitch gonna go stupid.
Is that something you feel like, you know, for your label, right?
Yeah.
That the features could possibly take y'all?
Of course.
Is that something you think, you know, y'all probably gonna hit some this year? Or?
Oh yeah, like man, we down to do any of that. You know what I'm saying? We down to work regardless of the fact. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't no type of nigga that'll try to find out your number, try to reach out to you. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna do all that. Nah, like, but if you wanna work, we'll work. Like we run into each other and be like, shit, bro. Then you wanna go to the studio? Yeah, we'll push up on. But us trying to reach out and goddamn, you know, again, you just gotta know who you're dealing with.
You really gotta reach out to us.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you just gotta know who you're dealing with. Cause this is some
I be having shit going on. I ain't even got time for this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
motherfuckers be having real life shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
real life. This ain't
you just gotta goddamn, you know what I mean? If you really wanna do it, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Kind of, we were talking earlier. You was like, you don't want to, you know, no handouts. Like you want to get it after.
Yeah,
you want to get it
out of the mud.
Get out of the mud, like
yeah,
for real.
Literally, like everything that we got, that we created and made to profit us money, dealing with who we are and what we stand for and what we doing. Bro, that all came from us putting in work. All us just putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Not us going and knocking on nobody's door or calling somebody 30 times to trying to get in touch with this person. No, we not doing none of that.
Yeah, it's just either it happens or it don't. But
you know what I'm saying? That's how we look.
And I can tell, you know, like you authentic about it. Like ain't no cap in it. Like y'all really just, you know, either happen or it don't. We're gonna keep pushing. Like ain't no tripping on it. So you know, I just want to get on some kind of, you know, little touchy. You know, Glizzy. I know, you know, Long Live Glizzy. I know that been like a big part of y'all and movement too.
Yeah.
You know, and I just remember, I remember seeing him a few times at some shoots and stuff. And I was like, man, I always wanted to work with him. Anything on that situation, y'all feel like y'all should like speak on or clear the air or anything like that as far as?
I'm gonna say it right now before any one of them say it. You feel what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep on spinning. We're gonna keep spinning. You know what I mean? Take it how you want to take it. We're gonna keep it short and simple. We're gonna keep spinning. You know what I'm saying? Because how he was running with us, you know what I'm saying? That nigga loved us, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna let him just, you know what I mean? So again, we're gonna keep spinning.
Alright.
Game slide. Hey, y'all
Brother ain't got no black.
Come on. Gang slide. Come on.
So I know you kind of close to Scully. How were y'all like childhood?
Yeah.
Childhood.
My brother.
That's your brother?
Yeah. That's my motherfucking brother. I don't give a fuck what situation he in. I got his back. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I'm saying? He know he can call me and I'm right there. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm probably in front of him. On Jesus Christ. You feel me? Like he probably wouldn't have to do shit else if I pull up or pop up. I swear to God, that's how close we are. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we that close. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my first dog. God.
And y'all plan on doing any music?
Yeah, we're gonna come out with something, man. Everybody keep asking, man. Yeah, we're gonna drop something real soon, man. We're gonna jump in that bitch real soon, though. For real. I can see it right now, man. That bitch gonna go viral, though.
I already know it is.
Everybody wanna hear it. Everybody waiting on it.
Waiting for him to do it.
Everybody waiting on it. Everybody. I hear it at work, going out, shopping. Everybody, but when you and Scully gonna do something, it's coming.
Yeah,
It's gonna come. Okay, it's gonna come.
Cause both of y'all definitely got your own movements going, like for real.
Yeah.
Scully definitely doing his thing. You know, obviously y'all doing y'all thing too. So it's like it's bound to happen.
Yeah, that's the family.
Yeah.
That's the family. You know what I'm saying? Damn, he is the family. It's the family over there. Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, Jill Money. Muscle, huh? See what I'm saying? We working.
Okay, so
Yeah.
3 and Scully and
Working.
yeah.
It's coming, bro. It's coming.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying? That
excited
bitch
to-
drop. But when that shit drop, we gonna promote the fuck out of it. I swear to God, we gonna promote the fuck out of that.
Speaking of promotion, y'all plan on doing any like any blog sites, anything y'all trying to hit this year? Y'all trying to do like Say Cheese, Dirty Glove, anything? Y'all trying
Yeah,
to
we were really supposed to hit them shits last year though. That was our whole last year.
run the
All
block?
that shit coming, man.
Yeah. That was the whole last year, but we're gonna make it official this year though. For sure.
Look, Tula Game music.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Cause y'all Instagram presence, I mean, you know, is that something y'all gonna try to work on? Cause I remember he was like, I don't even be on Instagram like that.
I wasn't on
Yeah, see, we street niggas, so we don't be on social media all the time on the phone, you know what I'm saying? We don't be doing all that shit. We be having motion. Yeah, we be having too much motion, so at the same time.
on that bitch if I'm shooting music video.
I mean, y'all mean to hire somebody to just do y'all post for y'all.
I need to do better now. I ain't post on Instagram about 2 months, 2 months.
We really out here doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? We really out here doing what we do, so at the same time, we don't be on social media.
Yeah.
But social media, we gotta have it present.
You know what I'm saying? But
Especially Instagram, because a lot of people sleep on Instagram.
Like I say, when we jump on that motherfucker, we there to promote. We there to promote our music on the label. That's what we there for.
That's what I use my Instagram for.
The reason if you a friend and you motherfuckers want to know why you friends with this person, listen, you gotta look at us as entertainers at the same time. Yeah, we street niggas, but at the same time, why is you asking us if we cool with this person? Because it's all for our music.
Mm-hmm.
We here to entertain. We here to promote our shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's all love, yeah. But people get that shit confused sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When you be friends with somebody that they ain't cool with or whatever on Facebook or Instagram or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it ain't got shit to do with us.
Shout out to the hood, Southside. Y'all know what it is.
Come on. You feel me? I really can't shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows.
We got long live motherfucking Jug, long live goddamn Shot Glizzy, long live goddamn Chop Ratchet, goddamn long live KLB, long live goddamn J Rock, long live goddamn Redman, long live Pop, long live goddamn Heck. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of those now. You want to do that? But we ain't shot nobody out. You know what I'm saying? We all together anyway. So, yeah, long live the guys.
All right, man. Tula Game, Baby 3, Hella Band. Appreciate y'all.
Gang slide.
He banging Chris, he seeing red. If he talking out his neck, we push his chest, put him up with lead. Bodies dropping out through the city, they know who did, ain't even gotta say it. I'm in the car, them dudes, they don't play by the rules. Everybody got pills and chopsticks. If I'm on the killing spree, I kill it, act like I'm Travis, gon' slide with a mosh pit. If I pop in the yo, we on hot shit. Spin the block, body drop, they gon' die quick. I be fucking.